Hey, welcome! Today we're diving into a problem that, let's be honest, every single online store deals with. How do you stop customers from just vanishing? We're going to look at how AI automation can be your secret weapon, turning those window shoppers into actual loyal fans.
Okay, so let's start with maybe the most frustrating part of running an online store. You've done everything right, you got them to your site, they're adding stuff to their cart, and then, poof, they're gone. It's the single biggest leak in your sales funnel, and today, we are going to talk about how to plug that hole for good.
You know, the old way of doing things, that generic, one-size-fits-all newsletter you blast out to everybody, yeah, that just doesn't work anymore. Shoppers today, they expect you to know them. They want messages that are personal, that are relevant, and that show up at exactly the right time. If you're not doing that, you're pretty much just talking to a brick wall.
And that right there is the core problem. We call it the e-commerce leaky funnel. Just picture it. All those people clicking around your store, checking out your amazing products, and then just leaving without a trace. That's money, real revenue just dripping out of your business, day after day.
So how do we fix this leaky funnel? Well, the answer is AI automation. And listen, don't let the name scare you. This isn't some crazy, complicated tag you need a PhD to understand. The best way to think about it, it's like having the perfect employee. A super smart assistant who works 24/7, never gets tired, and makes every single one of your customers feel like they're the only person in the world.
So what is AI automation really? It's actually pretty simple. You take regular marketing automation, sending scheduled emails and stuff, and you add a layer of artificial intelligence on top. The result? You get these intelligent workflows that don't just follow a preset script. Nope. They actually adapt in real time to what every single user is doing. And this quote just nails it. It's about the decisive shift from static, standardized newsletters to intelligent workflows. Basically, you're moving from just shouting a message out into the void to actually having a smart, one-on-one conversation with every customer. That is the real game changer here. Okay, that all sounds great in theory, right? But what does it actually look like in practice? Let's do this. We're going to follow the entire customer journey, step by step. From the very first time they land on your site, all the way to becoming a die-hard fan. And we'll see exactly where automation can step in and work its magic. So we can really break this whole journey down into three massive moments. First up is the welcome. This is your first impression, your digital handshake. Then there's the recovery, which is all about saving those sales that are slipping away. And finally, the retention. This is the long game, turning one-time buyers into repeat customers. Let's dive into each one. All right, stage one, the welcome series. Let's start right at the beginning. Someone just gave you their email address. That first interaction you have with them, it is so important. A great welcome series isn't just a, hey, thanks for signing up. It's your golden opportunity to turn that new subscriber into a paying customer. So what does a powerful welcome series look like? Well, it's usually a strategic little sequence. First email, a warm welcome, maybe with an exclusive discount to get things started. The second email, that's where you show off your best sellers, a little social proof. And the third, you build trust by sharing something valuable, like a guide or some great customer reviews. See, you're not just spamming them, you're literally building a bridge to their first purchase. Okay, moving on to stage two, and this might be the single most important, most profitable workflow you can set up. I'm talking about abandoned cart recovery. We've all been there, right? You're so close to buying, then life happens. The dog barks, you get a text. This workflow is designed to gently nudge that person back to your site to finish what they started.
And the key here is not to be annoying, but to be smart about it. It's a multi-step approach. You start with a gentle reminder just a few hours later. The next day, you might come back with the products they left behind, maybe even a small incentive. And after another day or two, a final reminder to create a little bit of urgency. It's a carefully planned sequence, not just random emails.
And why does this work so well? I mean, look at this number, 44%. In some places, the open rate for these kinds of emails is a massive 44%. Just think about that for a second. Nearly half the people you send this to will actually see it. A perfectly timed, super relevant reminder has a huge chance of bringing them back. Honestly, with numbers like these, you're losing money by not doing this.
All right, so you've made the sale. Awesome! But wait, the journey is not over. Not even close. In fact, this is where the real work begins. Stage 3 is all about the long game, post-purchase and win-back. It's about turning that first purchase into a second, a third, and a fourth.
And there are really two sides to this coin.
On one hand, you have your post-purchase strategy. This is for your happy, active customers. You're sending thank you emails, maybe suggesting other products they might like. But then, what about the customers who've gone quiet? That's where the win-back strategy comes in. It's a targeted strike to re-engage those folks before they disappear forever.
So, we've talked a lot about what to do. But now for the really cool part. Let's pull back the curtain and look at the how. What's the secret sauce? What's the AI ingredient that takes all of this from just okay to absolutely amazing?
This is where the AI in AI automation gets to show off. We're talking about 4 AI superpowers. It's not just about sending emails on a schedule anymore. It's about AI helping you write better messages, predicting the perfect time to send that email, recommending products you know they'll love, and even figuring out who your best customers are automatically. It's kind of like having a marketing genius on your team.
Okay, I know, this can all feel a little overwhelming. But here's the good news. You do not have to do all of this overnight. The secret is to start simple and scale smart. Getting your first few automations up and running is way easier than you think.
So what are those first steps? It really boils down to 3 things. First, just start simple. Focus on those 2 big ones we talked about, the welcome series and the abandoned cart flow. Second, test and optimize. A/B test your subject lines, your offers, your timing, tinker with it. And third, keep an eye on your key performance indicators, your KPIs. Track what's actually moving the needle.
And when we talk about tracking, it's so important to focus on what really matters. Don't get bogged down in vanity metrics that just look good. The numbers that will tell you the real story are these: your conversion rate, your customer lifetime value, or CLV, and the percentage of your revenue that's coming directly from these automated emails.
So as we wrap things up here, I want to leave you with this one final thought. All of this tech, all this strategy, at the end of the day, it's all about one thing: building a better, stronger relationship with your customers. So go on, take a look at your store, think about what we've talked about today, and just ask yourself, which lost customer are you going to win back first?